uh, about Reforming Group that we are 8+ years old educational institution, and we have helped a lot of people in their career to change their career, right? Like from business analyst perspective, we have 400 plus success stories out of 500 which we have taught. In automation, if I talk about, so 25 plus IT companies where our trained professionals are working, and we have trained more than 3,000 plus professionals. If I say other program like cloud engineering, so we have taught 500 plus professionals and other professionals in Scrum Master, right, or in a DevOps or in data science. We have trained to the people. But yes, since we are here for ISTQB, so let's talk about ISTQB first. As we know that we have a more than 1.6 lakh people who are associated with us, who are a various network, right? And those we have done a survey a long back that why ISTQB is important. So most of the people said that it is only important because we want to put it on our resume or on LinkedIn. Few people said that it is because of organization pressure, and few said I am not sure. I mean, they have put the comment as others. Right? Only 83 people have said to learn testing in depth. Believe me, that is the reason if you will find in your company, if you are working as a software tester, right? So in those software tester, if it is a group of 10 people, only one get higher appraisal or high rating. The difference is in the attitude, absolutely. So how many of you, if I would like to ask this question, same here, right? That how many of you are here and what you think about ISTQ? Speak up, guys. Otherwise, it will be like a Netflix which you are watching.
Foundation for testing to learn the testing.
Okay, Ravi.
It
Hi,
will
hi
go for
Ritesh.
me for better opportunity
Mm-hmm.
for this certificate.
Okay.
Hi Ritesh, this is Ravi.
Hey, Ravi.
Yeah, as you said, like according to me, like to know the testing entirely, I'm working as a senior QA
Mm-hmm.
in Noida at Innovation Analytics Private Limited.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good.
That's
What
all.
about, yep, yep, thank you. What about you, Om Prakash, Sanket, Santosh, Sarthak? What do you guys think? Karthik?
Yeah, I
Yeah, please go ahead.
okay. To go into deep into testing, that's why I'm planning to this ISTQB certification.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Santosh, Sarthak, Karthik.
Hi, this is Sarthak
Most
Ritesh.
most most of job criteria is ISTQB certified. So actually,
Yep, it is nowadays. Absolutely. Yeah, Sarthak?
It is for the enhance the skills regarding testing and know about more about that.
Yep, yep.
And to
So,
go for a better approach.
absolutely, absolutely, it is. So, guys, here, one question should come in our mind that ISTQB, does this certificate give us job? No, absolutely not, I will say. And this is a hard truth that if I put ISTQB in my resume, will I get a job? Absolutely no. Because nowadays, a lot of fake people are also in the market who are doing the proxy and getting this certification. So if you are a certified, one thing I can assure you that at least you will be on a edge and your resume, the high probability of shortlisting the resume. Now, how it goes your interview, that depends. So, like other traditional trading institution, they say, do ISTQB, you will get a job. We do not absolutely follow that. We do not cheat the people and we don't believe on that. Correct. Now, let's talk about the next slide. This is our achievement, approximately 2,800 people. Like I said, 2,900 or 2,800 people we have taught. 99.7% result. 53 ISTQB batches we have completed, 10 corporate batches. And now we are going to start 54th batch in ISTQB, which is on latest syllabus, that is a 4.0. This is our success story. I mean, when we talk in Refer Me group, we talk on facts and figure, which these every feedback you can go and check on Google. We have 680 plus feedback on the Google. Few people give, few doesn't give, so we don't bother. I mean, it is their choice. We just share the link and few of them share. Now let's talk about ISTQB. What is ISTQB? Why we should do it? Who should do it? And when we should do it? Are we good till now? Any question? Any doubt? Dilshad, Karthik, Om Prakash, Ravi, Palela, Sanket, Santosh,
No,
Sarthak.
no, please go ahead.
Okay. First, let's talk about what is ISTQB. So ISTQB, if I just come to this link, I have already opened in advance, right? This is ISTQB international website. That is your International Software Testing Qualification Board, which is as per June 2023, 1.3 million people have given the exam, but out of them, 957,000 people have cleared. So does this mean this exam is tough? No, absolutely not. Does this means anyone can clear? No, absolutely not. Does this means this is logical and a smart way? If strategically we are approaching, then can we clear the exam? Yes. This board is spreaded over 130 countries on a map, which you can see. These are the boards, and every country have their own board. If I search here for India, right, this is your Indian testing board. If you will go and check, this is their official website. So which means whether you have done certification from India, from US, from Canada, from Russia, from any of the Australia, any of the country, you will fall or the logo of ISTQB will be stamped on that. One thing I can say, since I have taught more than 2,000 plus or 2,800 people, that ITB, which is Indian Testing Board certification, ISTQB certificate is considered as one of the renowned certification under the umbrella of ISTQB. Why? Because this board is not easy to crack, and absolutely there is no proxy in that. You have seen that people have done UKTB, ASTQB certification very easily because there are a lot of proxy available and exam is very easy to clear, to be very frank. Now, so this was what is ISTQB and why we should do ISTQB. Let's talk about that. So people does ISTQB for because of the following reasons. One is a certification path, and believe me, if people say that why certification is important, if I have a knowledge, why I should go for that. Let me ask you one question, right? And please raise your hand instead of speaking, everyone. Let's suppose if on a one fine day, uh, you are running any vehicle like car or bike, anything, and that has got broken, right? I mean, let's take the example, and that has got broken. So will you go to take or repair your shop at a normal shop, uh, or you will go to a service center? Where will you go to prefer,
Will you go to service center for better
right?
service?
Correct. So, yeah, Ravi.
Yeah, we'll go to service center.
Right. Someone says, no, we service center charges very high, it is very costly, so I will go to the local mechanic shop. Fair enough, you can go. Now, if I mold the question and ask, let's suppose if one day you are falling sick, for example, just an example, will you go to a doctor who is certified or expertise, have a certification, experience? You will consult to that doctor, or you will go to any normal doctor which is just beside you and no certification but has experience.
We'll go to certified doctor.
Absolutely. So guys, the answer is when people says that certification doesn't help. Believe me, in my career, I have done more than 36 certification. And till the date, I haven't found any organization has said, no, your resume is not shortlisted. And that is the reason in 20 years of my experience, I am having a more than of my package, which is I'm from software testing background, but more than that as a developer. And it is only because on every year I do at least one or two certification. I study and I clear it. So certification path, as I said, it is important, right? Again, the different people have a different choice, but if you will ask from me, so it is important because it gives you the pace. In ITB, if you will go here, if I go on their website, you will find one is the foundation for which we are here. Then you can go for advanced, and there is a agile also. There is a other certification which they have introduced. You can be automation expert, which you can do Selenium, API, artificial intelligence, DevOps, performance, blockchain, or cloud from software testing perspective. But for doing this certification, let me show you one thing. If you go and check for advanced certification, it clearly asks what is the entry criteria, that you must be foundation level certified, right? So foundation level certification just make your base, right, which you can understand about the testing, and then you can go for other certification. And believe me, these certification definitely going to help in your career. Again, not shortlisting or not selecting you for the job, but at least help you to selecting in or selecting your resume. Second, it has a global recognition, and that is the reason, like a few minutes before, you people have said it is demanded everywhere that ISTQB is required. Even though in your organization as well, if you change your project, client is demanding for ISTQB certified professional. So ISTQB is recognized. When you are ISTQB certified, definitely it has been considered that you know about software testing and you know about the process as well. Comprehensive syllabus now from 4.0, they have introduced a lot of things related to agile, related to DevOps, CI/CD, ATDD, BTD, and TDD approach. They have shortlisted peer-to-peer review, peer-to-peer testing, lot of things they have introduced. So it is more refined and more structured software in comparison to the previous one. So if even though we say that it will start generating or it will start creating the base for you, right? And definitely it is a benefit for a professionals, like for their career advancement, knowledge expansion, and networking. There are a lot of groups who only include ISTQB certified professional in their group, and lot of knowledge sharing is there in that group. Lot of certification or lot of job posting is there, but they only include you. They initially ask that are you certified, ISTQB certified or not? If yes, share the your certification. Only then we will include you in the group. So that kind of a group are also available on LinkedIn, on WhatsApp or Telegram, which will help you to grow your career. Benefit for the employer, right? How organization is going to benefit if they have a more ISTQB certified professional. I'm not sure if you have done any kind of a bidding in your organization, but when we go and pitch in for the sales, right, which is called a pre-sales to the client, when you go and bring the project in your organization, they ask that how many certified people in your organization, right? They ask that how many expert in your organization, what kind of their skill set. On the basis of that, bidding happens, and then they decide that we should give the project to this organization or not. Are you guys aware about the bidding in your organization? How a project comes in your organization?
No.
Any of you?
No, I think in the product base it doesn't work, right?
Product based also and consultancy based also. Like there's a lot of consultancies, Wipro, SCL, Infosys, TCS. Those are the consultancies. They have to go and client open their requirement in the market. They know sales people. If you will connect, they will let you know. They represent that we will provide you this facility in this much budget. We will complete the project and this kind of a skill set we have. So if any organization have a more certified people, definitely they have some standardization, they have some specialization, and that is the reason you have seen their CMI level 5, 3, 4 kind of organization, which they have a different type of a setup and ISO certified as well. On the basis of that, company is also given a great place to work as well, right? So if I consider certification, why it is important? So from organization perspective, from employer perspective, it is important that way. Till now, any question, any doubt? Dilshad, Karthik, Neha, Omkash, Ravi Palela, Sanket, Santosh, Sarthak.
No.
No, Ritesh.
Okay.
No, sir.
So till now, we have seen that what is ISTQB, why it is important. Now let's try to understand. As I said, that it is a very comprehensive, right? Which means the syllabus is very concrete and syllabus is as per the market. So which kind of a topics that we cover in ISTQB 4.0, if you will see on my screen, there are total 6 chapters that we include here. The first one is fundamental of a testing. The first topic which they include is what is testing. If I ask this question from you, what is testing? So what should be your answer? Again, this is not an interview question. This is not, I'm not here to judge your knowledge, but in general, if someone asks, let's suppose in your, at your home, someone comes and asks, what you do in your organization, you say, I'm a software tester. Then someone asks, what is software testing? How you will explain? What is software testing? Any of you?
Checking and verification of something basis on the given parameters.
Okay.
So
What else? Sorry?
software testing is done to deliver the quality product to the client.
Okay.
Hmm.
What else? Any of you guys?
Process, process of verification and validation.
Okay. What else?
Testing is the process to find conceivable faults.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, software testing is done to check whether our software is like as per the requirement or not, whether it satisfies all the requirements.
Okay. Okay. So guys, as per ISTQB, you all are aware there is a V model, which is like this, and it starts from your user requirement, then your architecture, then your coding, sorry, unit testing, then system testing, system integration, and then acceptance testing. People say it's a UAT. UAT is just a part. It is acceptance testing. And your testing basically starts from here, right? And it finishes till even here, where your maintenance testing also comes here. Correct? So testing is end-to-end process of verification and validation. If you will closely observe this model, this is V model, which is your verification, and that is your validation. So it's an end-to-end process of verification and validation of software as per the customer requirement. That is the definition of software testing. Sometimes I have seen in demo people says to finding the defect, to do the execution, to understand the software, to find the quality. Being a software tester, we are not responsible for the quality, and that we will see in ISTQB syllabus. Being a software tester, finding a defect is just a small partial contribution, right? Apart from that, there are a lot of things that we do in testing, even in a manual testing as well. So this is the definition, and that's the reason in first chapter they have kept it that what is a testing. Then we talked about why testing is important. There are 7 principles they talk about in ISTQB. Then what kind of activities we do, what is a testing process, what kind of a skill set, mindset software tester should be having, why we should not call as a QA. We are not a QA, guys. In 90% cases, we says we are a QA, but we are not a QA. We are a software tester as per ISTQB. Why there is a difference? What is the difference software testing and QA? So that we will see, and that is a myth that if that is a wrong if I say we are a QA, and it is the reason I never call as a QA. I always say we are a software tester. In chapter number 2, we talk about multiple layers or multiple levels of a software testing that goes up to component integration, system integration, and acceptance testing. And you will be surprised that even as a manual tester, we have a limited scope to work in a software testing, and each level have a different scope, different test basis, different test defects, different objective, different in scope, out of scope, different skill set as it is required, and different set of people who get engaged at a different levels, right? And being a software tester, how you can contribute at a different level, that we will discuss in chapter number 2. And entire software development life cycle from testing perspective we will discuss in chapter number 2. Chapter number 3, we talk about even though before execution you can find major of the defect, and that I have seen people who have attended ISTQB workshop with Refer Me group. Now, in terms of the quality of defect, you can go and compare and you can check that even we get a lot of ping, even the classes has been finished for them. They said that, sir, we find this kind of a defect, which is not easily caught by other people, right? What is the way to find the defect even though if you are not doing the execution? So that we will discuss in chapter number 3, which is about static testing, right? And how we can make this process stronger. Doesn't matter whether you are working with a sequential model, which is waterfall or V model, or iterative and incremental, that is agile. Chapter number 4 helps you to understand to design your test cases, right? To make you understand the difference between test scenario, test script, test condition, test cases, to make you the difference between smoke and sanity, and help you which kind of a design technique you should opt for. Because if in your software testing you have worked on a multiple different type of technology, might be web-based, might be e-commerce, might be a decision kind of a things, might be embedded system, right? So in which scenario, which technique is most suitable to generate your test cases or do the test designing, that we will discuss in chapter number 4. And then how you can work as a collaborative way with your developers, with your business analyst or a PO. The approach we will talk in chapter number 4. Chapter number 5 is talking about the test plan, test strategy, test policy document, plus one of the part of testing process, that is monitoring and control. And if we are talking about monitoring and control, that is ongoing activity. What we need to do as a software tester on day-to-day basis, how as a manual tester also I can contribute to risk analysis, how we can find out the risk, what type of risk, that we cover in risk management in chapter number 5. And being a software tester, how we can include or how we can contribute to create the test plan or test strategy, what different types of test strategy or test plan. And then we talk about the configuration management. And we do a very practical approaches like what is a configuration management, how it is important, how we can keep it. And then we talk about the defect, where we discuss about the defect life cycle. Believe me, a normal defect require at least 14 fields to give the input for the software tester. Majority of the time, we give only 5 to 6 items whenever we raise the defect, and then it becomes a pain. We will understand what is the difference between positive and negative defect, that most of the time we do not know and we just raise the defect, right? What is the ghost defect, that we will discuss in defect management, right? And how we can raise the defect, what should be the mandatory field that we need to put our input in defect management, right? We will discuss about defect triage, defect age, that is in our defect management. Then chapter number 6, which is smallest one, I can say, but as a manual tester, you won't believe you are using minimum to minimum 13 to 14 tool, being a manual tester as well. How effectively you can use that tool, why tools are important, being a tester, even if you are a fresher or you have a 10 years of experience, how you can propose a tool in your organization, right? Like when I was a software tester having 1.5 years of experience, I have introduced 2 or 3 tools that help the software tester, and I make a business case, how you can make a business case and propose, that will give you a different edge in your organization to be, you will be recognized, or you will be, you can say, known for your this effort, right? So how we can do it, that we will talk in chapter number 6. So this is all about all the chapters, all the topics in ISTQB that we will cover as per ISTQB syllabus. Any question, any doubt here? Dilshad, Karthik, Neeraj, Neha, Om, Rahul, Ravi, Sanket, Santosh, Sarthak, Shruti. Are we good?
No. Yes. Go.
Yes, we are good to go. No issue.
Okay. Now, in your ISTQB exam, basically 40 questions has been asked. That is a single choice. I mean, multiple options, but one choice is correct. There is no negative marking, and one question contains 1 marks. And to pass ISTQB exam, you have to give 26 correct answers or 65 percent you have to achieve, and the duration of examination is around 75 minutes, and you can give exam at any place where internet connectivity is there, right? So this is all about ISTQB. Now let's talk about why with a refer me group, right? So let's see that. There is a one website I would like to take you there. Okay, Snail just note Shruti has pinged her email ID. If you will go on ISTQB official website, you will find refer me group is there, right? You can see here we have affiliation, and this is the only training institute which has uh, you can say affiliation with ISTQB or ITB. Rest other any companies are IT companies. This is if you have doubt, it is development and training. It is another IT company, right? So all the IT companies have affiliation with ISTQB, and only Refer Me Group Training Institute have affiliation with ISTB or Indian Testing Board. The benefit of that, what is the meaning of benefit or affiliation? People who register through Refer Me Group, they get a good discount in examination fees, more than 700 to 800 rupees in their examination fees if they register for their examination through Refer Me Group. Now, how we do this exam? As I said, we share approximately 30 mock test paper with you, having 1500 plus set of questions, which is very good sellable on Udemy as well. Plus, you need not to refer somewhere outside to understand the question or to find out the question. It is more than enough if you are solving these questions to clear the exam. Practical knowledge, complete coverage of software testing. Even I have taught from fresher to 20 year of experience people. Expertise, like we have expertise of 2,800 plus professionals past student experience. I am, as I said, 20 plus years of experience. You get a discount in examination fees. You can give exam at your home. We create a WhatsApp group. Let me just show you the last batch, like here. Right, this is our last batch, and they are planning to give the exam, right? And now we are planning for 54th batch. In the similar way, people who will register for the exam, register for the training, they will be added in a 54th batch, and you will be given lifetime recording. It is not that for a 30 days or 60 days, plus study material which we will provide to you for each of the topic. And how we go for the classes, like here you can see that these are the papers, and then how we discuss. Right, everything is open here, and we discuss like here. See, not only the syllabus perspective but also from other perspective as well, like we share estimation technique as well, which is very demanded by those people who have attended our workshop. So this is the way how we syllabus, how we teach, and you need not to refer other books like Rex Black or something like that, right? Only this much is sufficient. Okay, till now, any question, any doubt, any of you?
No.
Okay, so let's come to fees part, which I would like to share with you. The regular fees for our batch is 8,000 rupees, and as we publish on our flyer that we are this time we are giving a discount of 2,001 rupees. So, but it is only for the first 5 people who transfer the fees, and you can pay the fees in 2 installment as well. So any of the first installment which you pay, that will be considered as a 5,999, but for a first 5 people, right? It will be a weekend classes, Saturday and Sunday, 2 hours classes on Saturday or 2 hours classes on the Sunday, and the timing will be 9 to 11 in the morning. And people who will transfer the fees, they will add it in the 54th batch. Now, if any question if you have related to ISTQB.
For
Ritesh,
this, sorry,
yeah, please go. Please go.
for this course, how long it will take to complete?
Around 2 months. Yeah, that is a good point. Sorry, I have not included.
Okay. And another thing, now we are doing it for ISTQB Foundation, right?
Correct.
So most of the thing what we are going to cover is manual part.
Yes, as per the ISTQB syllabus. In ISTQB syllabus, they are not included anything related to automation. They are related to manual part.
And when it comes to ISTQB advanced, that is, I mean, I have not researched much on ISTQB, so just
Mhm.
asking, like, what is this
IST,
ISTQB
okay.
advanced?
Okay, ISTQB Advanced is a different certification program where you can go for software test analyst, technical test analyst, and test manager, depending which kind of a career progression you have, whether you want to be a senior software tester, test architect, or you want to go for a test manager, right? So different approaches are there, I mean, different certification, but yes, for doing those certification, you have to be foundation certified. If I show you here for advanced, if you can see, there is a technical test analyst, test manager, and test analyst, right? You can go and check their version and check their syllabus
Okay.
and check everything there. But yes, for doing this, like I have shown you, you have to be foundation certified.
Okay.
Someone else was asking a question.
Ritesh, when this batch is starting?
It will start from 15th of June. I mean, from next Saturday, we will start.
Like after completing this foundation thing, and are you providing like advance also, like
Uh,
ISTQB advance
we do,
certification also?
but for those people who are ISTQB Foundation certified.
Okay, fine.
Right. Yes, sir. Like, what is the this examination fees for ISTQB?
Examination fees, it's open for all. I mean, you can go and check on their website, online payment. All right, you can go and check. Just put your registration number and email ID. And foundation level, see, it is 6254 for candidate who will give exam through Refer Me group. But if you are giving from outside, once you will put your registration number and email ID, it will give you more option. That costs somewhere 7,000 rupees. So approximately 700 or 800 rupees of a discount for the people who are a corporate, like Refer Me group. But if you are giving individual, then the fees will be different. Any more question, any of you? Like here, let me show you. Like agile technical tester corporate is this and public is this 7434. So you can see the difference here, right? Corporate and public. Like corporate is 7080 and public is 74. So because 4.0 is the latest one, so there is a difference of around 700 or 800 rupees they are giving. Okay. Any more question? Any of you? Dilshad, Karthik, Neeraj, Neha, Om, Ravi, Sanket, Santosh, Sarthak, Shruti, Srishti, sorry, I'm taking wrong name. Okay, if not, let me do. And guys, please be open, right? It is perfectly fine for me because we will start the batch. And I know people who are uh, interested for their career, right? They will go for the batch. Let me ask to be very frank, how many of you are interested to continue? Dilshad,
Interested, but timing not match actually.
what timing you are looking?
Uh, I look for a night actually because
Okay,
I have the small baby of a 3-year-old. I have to look after.
okay, no problem. And people who are not interested, they can drop. And let me stop recording from here.